So it is in Eastern wisdom. When I say Eastern wisdom, I say it is almost 10,000 years old, and we have more than 3,000 texts. They were written almost 6,000 years back. And in those days we have also the 3,000 teachers. So what is new? Well, science has progressed remarkably well during this last 200 years. Why you are talking about 10,000 years? You may say, are you crazy? Yes, I am crazy. Why? Pay attention. Once you understand this, you will never leave the practice. But question is, we don't understand. And the problem is that we claim we have understood it. It took me years to get it. I was a student of science, physics, chemistry, and then psychology, then physiology. I studied physiology in my master's. The goal of the science is to find the truth in the objective reality, outside you, in the matter. And the goal of the Eastern wisdom is to find your true nature inside. So one finds the subjective reality and other finds the objective reality. Come on, my friend. Come on in between. Why you have come?
I'm sorry.
Why you have come?
To meditate.
No. Why you have come?
I'm sorry.
Why to meditate?
I'm sorry.
Why to meditate?
Why to meditate?
Yeah.
To reflect more onto myself.
That's a good answer. That's a wonderful answer. So the goal of the Eastern wisdom is to find who am I. And the goal of the science is to find who am I not. Is smartphone me? I'm not smartphone. I'm not car. I'm not computer. They are the inventions of science. Technology and tools of the science. But can science ever find out who am I? So it means the manuals of Eastern wisdom and the science are different. Manuals are different. Can you use manuals of iPhone for Android phone? Can you use manuals of iPhone for refrigerator? No? Same thing. Same thing. That's why we have to understand the principles. Let us do meditate. Close your eyes and meditate. Without understanding the principle, it will not happen. It has never happened. We may do marketing, promote, we may become famous. So the principles of the Eastern wisdom has to be properly understood, and this Eastern wisdom that includes yoga, tantra, Kundalini, Buddhism, Jainism, 52 groups of practices, thousands of the books. They follow 4-step approach. And then from there we will start. What is the 4-step approach? If it is not logical and clear, tell me. Keep a smile on the face. You have come here to meditate. Reflecting on yourself is the most important journey in life. What is reflection? There is one contemplation in which you ask question, who am I? And once logically you find who am I, the reflection means you remove the doubt and the confusion once you have established in who am I. So there are 2 parts. Reflecting on yourself. Did you find who am I? Why you are reflecting? No, we'll talk. Don't get upset. No, I'm asking question, I'm just making your mind open. So the first step is that you know the principle. Simple. In science also, when we study Newton's law of motion, or can you say that Newton's first law of motion? Yes, I can say. So when you say as it is, the first step is done. Exactly the same way that we have to understand the principle in Eastern wisdom, in succeeding in meditation. Clear? Second step is contemplation and reflection. I simplify it. I don't understand the principle, let me understand it. Let me understand it. No, I will not marry without dating. And you want to date meditation without knowing. I'm using it. Can any American say that, just let me arrange marriage, let me close my eyes, you marry me? Will you ever say? No. Meditation, close your eyes. It will not happen. Did you understand the second step? I have to understand, I have to ask him questions. And if the teacher is not able to answer the question, go to the next teacher. Leave him. Very clear. If the judge does not know that your couple has come to marry, what is the fun of going to the judge? Third step is, now I have understood it, but I don't experience it. So let me practice. So there the customization comes. Everyone is different. Everyone's temperament is different. So that's why individually I customize those practices depending on the temperament. Someone has a problem with the body during the practice of meditation. Others have a problem with the breath. Third have a problem with emotion. Or there's a problem of mind is running, I'm not able to focus. So there individually I focus on. I know how to do it. But in a group, I cover. I try to do the maximum. So third step is practice. Practice. How many days in the last month you had a sleep? Every day?
Every day.
Every day we have to practice meditation. I have time for stress, but I don't have time for meditation. I have time for all the activities that makes me crazy, anxious. As if I'm the only guy who is busy. Because without being busy, I cannot live my life. So once I practice and I experience, so practice brings an experience. Can you tell me where the experience happens? When I say I know you, so that experience is happening in the mind. And you are still outside. See that? I know you. Your experience is always happening in the mind. So when I practice, the experience happens in the mind. Right? Right? So when that experience happens in the mind, that experience is repeated and it changes the brain. Now brain has a neural network. The way I speak, it has created a neural pathway in the brain. Yeah? So normally almost in every session I change my tone of speaking and present. So I don't want to create any pathways. I just want to be free. So the brain is confused. So that confused state is, brain is very alert and aware. It does not bring any habit from the past. Now apply this. When you have an experience in the mind through the meditation, when you repeat it, it creates a neural pathway in the brain. What is that pathway? What do you experience in the meditation? Peace, happiness, love, wisdom. That pathway is created in the brain. What was the previous pathway? Anxious, craziness, overworking without any result. Anxious, having an anxiety without any issue. They are all gone. They are all. Let me come back. Let me read. Okay. Even if normally I reach 10 minutes earlier in every session. That's my habit. That I have created a brain pathways. No, I have to reach earlier. Come what may. What is the reason? There is no chance of insight. Oh, I will be late. Fourth step. When the mind changes the brain creates the pathways of the peace and the happiness. That means that the brain changes the structure of neuron. It means it creates a physical pathway. And it also changes the function. Now the brain does not return with the old step when you wake up in the morning. I'm always in a hurry. I'm always worried. I have a lot of things to do. As if you are the only person who has to do a lot of things in the world. No, we don't ask those questions. Why? So once the brain changes, it changes your attitude and personality. But when it changes the structure and the function, it is known as neuroplasticity. Our latest understanding of the science have found out the neuroplasticity. We will cover in a detail. I'll cover another 2 minutes and then we'll start the practice. I'll leave with one principle. Every master talks of the same principle. They talked of the same principles differently. One most important thing as compared to the science, Eastern wisdom, principles of the Eastern wisdom in the science. Science updates and upgrades its tools and the principles. The principles of the Eastern wisdom are never updated. It cannot be updated. It cannot be upgraded. They are the eternal principles. They were applied 10,000 years ago by great masters. They were applied by Buddha, and they can easily be applied today. Why they do not change? That's also important. This is what the contemplation is. Why they do not update? Did you update yourself the moment you were born? That you remains the same. Your body changed, but you were the same. That real you remained the same. We were babies. That was body, not me. Look at the picture when you were 15 years old. Oh, no, that was me. And now you look at the picture, that is also me. So that me is different from the body. That me is different from the body. If you look at the childhood picture, oh, this is me. 10 years, this is me. 20 years, this is me. 50 years, no, I'm 50 years. So this is me, more than 50 years. You all are young. So. See that? Do you see? This is me. Yeah? That real nature never changes. So we are talking about the principles of that real nature. That cannot be updated. You cannot change it. That is why we need to understand those principles. And the simple principle one is that the life has two movements. I live my life, what I like, what is pleasant to me. What I like? Drugs. What is pleasant to me? Drugs. That is one way of life. Second way of life, what is right and good? What is always right? What is always good? So it is known as the path of the Shreyas. The moment you follow the path of the Shreyas, what you like and dislike, that causes a lot of anxiety and the problems in daily life, in personal life, in professional life, in relationship. What is the cause of divorce? You like one thing, I like other thing. What I like, you don't like. How simple it is? How simple it is to understand. What you like, I don't like. So therefore divorce. But the life is deeper than liking and disliking. The liking and disliking creates an impression in the brain, and the brain becomes very old, lethargic, and then it reacts, brings an anger, and a host of other problems. Where is the smile gone, my friend? Younger one should always smile. Those who are married, have a lot of kids, and don't have kids. You have kids, you have a problem. You don't have kids, you have a problem. But younger, you're young, This is the only time to have a bigger smile. So let us follow the simple steps. Let us go a little deeper today into the practice. Sit or lie down, close your eyes.
Would you mind if I close the door?
Yeah. Sit or lie down and close your... now it's 17, so nobody is going to turn up. So eyes are closed and you can sit or lie down. Don't worry about, I don't push you to sit for almost 40-45 minutes to do the practice of meditation. For that you have to become a seeker. So don't worry about it. Even if you can do it while lying down, that will help you. That will help you to do the practice. Eyes are closed, and just first thing is that you be comfortable. So what is being comfortable? Listen to it. It is so simple. Simply follow. Don't bring in the past inhibition. Oh, I'm doing this. What will happen? Whatever has to happen will happen. But everything will be good. So the first step is being comfortable, and understand that. With understanding, look at the neck joint. When the mind looks at the neck joint, you feel the sensation, you're comfortable. You feel the comfortable? Your mind knows it. And there is a sense of steadiness. I'm laying a very firm ground for the journey. Look at the shoulder joints. Feel the sensation. Am I forcing you to feel the sensation? When the mind looks at the shoulder joint, there is a natural awareness of the sensation of the shoulder joints. That's how you know it. So it's not too much of thinking. I say it, your mind goes there. That is the key. Then you are a seeker. So Look at the hip joint, feel the sensation, being comfortable, experience the sensation, and also experience the steadiness. Knee joints, ankle joints, in the toes. No, mind casually goes there. You look at it mentally. When you look, you will definitely feel the sensation. And that sensation is of being comfortable. At the same time, you experience the steadiness. Master speaks that any meditation should start with the state of passivity. Why? We become more aware of the mind. We go beyond the body. We can observe and experience, oh, this is the way the mind is working, and I have to work on the mind. That was the topic, to recharge the brain. And the entire body is, look at the body. You are listening, and the listening is translated into an experience of the body being comfortable, carefree. What is carefree? You hear the noise of the traffic and just listen to it. They are coming and going, appear, disappear. Just look at it practically. Look at it means that hear it with awareness. Traffic, noise. Coming, going. The same way, all our thoughts, they do not stay. They come, they go, they appear, they disappear. Once you are aware of the thoughts coming and going, then mind is ready to undergo into a higher and a deeper practice. Another principle, just for 1 minute we will contemplate moving every moment from the false nature to the true nature will help you succeed in my meditation within 3 to 4 weeks. But if you remember the principle, I have to move from false to the truth. That I will take in deeply in the following session with reference to the brain and the mind. Another part, in the meantime, moving from false to the true. What it means? The moment I have anxiety, stress, pain, pleasure, hurry, worry, and I am in false nature. My true nature is full of peace and happiness. Second point, moving from ignorance to wisdom. Do I know myself? I have incomplete knowledge about myself. So I want a full knowledge of who am I. Young boy rightly said, reflecting on who am I. I appreciate him. We should all reflect on it. We take it for granted. Third, moving from freedom for the mind to freedom from the mind. The moment you start even reflecting and contemplating freedom from the mind, your brain starts charging yourself. You start retraining the brain. Brain is the physical product of the mind. This is our aspiration, a resolution, and now we are ready again this time. You need not to worry about it, just the way I'm saying, just do it, my friend, without. Look inside the rib cage, focus inside the heart and start breathing from the chest for 2 minutes today. Through the nostrils. You're breathing quick and fast from both the nostrils into the chest. Keep looking deep inside the heart. Continue. 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 Chest breathing. It tells your awareness. Continue. That's really good. As if you're just making it a play. Not an effort. The moment you make it an effort, the practice is gone. You miss the practice. Continue. 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 You're breathing from the rib cage. Keep your focus deep inside the rib cage. Keep inside the rib cage. There. And stop it. I feel that we are not ready for 2 minutes. We have stopped for 1.5 minutes. Now you have done the practice. Yoga says the breathing purifies the mind. We are focusing on that. So now look at the head and the neck and experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look at the right arm. So I'm saying we are looking at the right arm and moving to an experience of sensation, means deepening of the sensation, relaxation and stillness. Left arm, sensation, relaxation and stillness. Chest and the belly, sensation, relaxation and stillness. Right leg, sensation, relaxation and stillness. Left leg, sensation, relaxation and stillness, the entire body. Now look inside the belly button. Maintain that sensation, relaxation, stillness in the body. Look deep inside the belly button and start breathing deep in the long breath from the belly. The breath goes in, the belly comes out. The breath comes out, the belly goes in. It is only the belly. Pay attention to the belly, my friend. My friends, continue. I'm just hoping for 2 minutes, and you see how much the brain is lethargic. It is not able to do even for 2 minutes. It's not the mind. It's a conditioned brain that is preventing you not to do it even for 2 minutes. And gradually we will raise that capacity. Please continue. 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 Continue long in the hissing breath from the belly. When you inhale, the belly goes up, rise. When you exhale, the belly falls down with a speed, rhythmic breath. And stop it. You see that? Even 1.5 minutes we have done. It's a challenge. Now when you start increasing this time in the duration, what is going to happen? It has to change the brain. There is no other way. Look at the head and the neck. Again, this time your experience is deeper. You may experience tingling. Don't move. Experience that. Why? We are bringing that experience to the mind to change the brain. Don't interrupt. The right arm, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Left arm, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Chest and the belly, the mind is there. Why the mind is there? We want to experience. All the experience happens in the mind. You see, I just talked about the principle. We are applying it. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. The right leg. You're looking at the right leg casually. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Left leg. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. The entire body. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Now look inside the forehead, in the space, in the darkness, and start breathing both from the belly and the chest. Long, deep in the hissing breath. Long, deep in the hissing breath. Long, deep in the hissing breath. You see, I was expecting minimum 2 minutes, and it becomes a big challenge. Why? Because of the brain. So how to change that brain? Purify the mind. How? We are doing it. Simple way. Dharana sucho yogyata manasa tatakshiyate prakasha varnam, the principle says. It purifies the mind. You see that? You see that? Now the mind, the brain, holds on. Mind says no. When the mind says yes, we have changed it. When you do the practice at your home and leave the practice, look at the head and the neck. Now stop this practice also. Now stop the practice. So look at the head and the neck. You may experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Maybe tingling and numbness. Accept it. Just accept it. Maybe some vision in color. Just accept it. Let it come and go. Look at the right arm. Sensation, relaxation, stillness. Maybe calmness and quietness. Some people may feel. When do you feel calmness and quietness? When the mind is living within. That's another topic I will try to cover in another 2 sessions. Look at the left arm. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Chest and the belly. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Right leg. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Left leg. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. By only this step that just we did, sensation, relaxation, and stillness, Maharishi Raman, one of the great masters who lived until 1960s, he got enlightenment. He lived into that state of sensation, relaxation, and stillness for hours together. He prevented the mind to go out. When you prevent the mind to go out, and there is an inward awareness and attention, it fires the brain to rewire it. Every step has something to the brain and the mind in our traditional wisdom. Anyhow, bring the tip of the index finger and thumb together. a gentle pressure. Now hand is there on the floor, you're doing right. Tip of the index finger and thumb together. A gentle pressure. Simple understanding. What is that simple understanding? The little finger is body, representation. The second finger is about the prana. The third is about the mind. And the index is about the intellect and the I. That intellect and I is not looking at the mind that is constantly distracted and heavily conditioned, influences the brain badly, not looking at the energy. Mind and the energy causes, when the mind lives in ignorance, it causes the energy to be dissipated. We experience the fatigueness and not identifying with the body. It is identifying with the tip of the tongue. Ananda, the bliss, the happiness. Continue with that gentle pressure. And now comes the magic. Look inside the belly button. Pay attention. Look inside the belly button. In the space that is the center of action. We are purifying that action. We will only act what is right and good. Come what may. But we have to discover that. So keep looking deep inside the belly button in the space and mentally hammer that point in the belly button with this mantra, Om 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 Om, mentally, not loudly. I'm just demonstrating. Mentally, you are saying Om 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 Om, quick, fast, and loud in your mind, deep inside the belly button. You hear the sound. What sound? Om. Do you hear the other sound of other thoughts? Oh, then you are not doing quick, fast, and loud. So mind has to act on the mind. That's a beauty. We can work on the mind. When the mind works on me, I am stressed, suffering. When I work on the mind, I start moving to the peace. Continue. Om 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 Om, without break, without moving any part of the body. Your body may undergo different experiences of tingling, sinking, rising up. Let it happen. Quick, fast and loud. Quick, fast and loud. The breath is normal. You see that? The mind plays the trick. It changes the breath. Why it changes the breath? Mind wants to follow the habit. Can it happen in a one day? You are a rare individual. It can happen. Normally it happens when we do the practice for 40 days. But it starts, you experience the change. Continue. Quick, fast and loud, the breath is normal. You remain in the state of sensation, relaxation and stillness in the body. So you bypass the body, you bypass the breath. The mind is working on the mind. With the focus deep inside the belly button. And stop it. Stop hammering, do nothing, remain as it is. Experience the change. Experience the state. Just check it is the mind living within. Do we experience more energy? Sometimes we experience freezing of the body. Just be with it. Be with it. Deepening of the sensation of the calmness. For some time, the mind is a state of nothingness. The neuroscientist says that is inward awareness and attention of the mind, and that fires the brain to rewire the brain. Let us look inside the rib cage, the center of the heart. deep inside, not the physical one, the center of the rib cage. That is the seat of consciousness, our true nature. Look deep inside into the space and start hammering again. Om, 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 mentally. Very loud, quick and fast in your mind. You're doing it in your mind. So mind plays the trick with us. Mind starts changing the breath. Oh, you have not to change the breath. You're doing it mentally. You're not using the throat. You're using the mind on the mind. That is how, one example, the mind plays the trick with us. No, I cannot say it so quick, fast and loud. Why you cannot say? Because you have other thoughts. And if another thought comes, you superimpose quick, fast, loud. Where? Looking deep inside the heart, that's how you are triggering, you are awakening the heart center. Not the way you understand. It purifies your mind with the desires not required for your growth and evolution. The magic that you can experience on your own. Only the practice has to be done correctly. And I'm explaining you so simply. You are in a state of sensation, relaxation and stillness. The body, bypass the body. How? Let it freeze down. Let it there be numbness. Let it be deepening of the sensation. The mind is not worried. Breath is normal. You don't change the breath. And then the mind lives with itself. Now stop hammering. Again experience the entire body from the top. Just do nothing and experience. The experience is different, deeper, calmness, freezing, numbness, some vision, some color. If nothing happens, totally silence, that too is very good. That's much better. Without knowing, you see that I'm explaining every step. It's all about your take. Now, look inside the forehead. Become aware of the space inside the forehead. You are looking into the space inside the forehead with an experience of the body in the state of sensation, relaxation and stillness, and the breath is normal. In that state, start hammering Om 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 deep inside the forehead. Quick, fast, loud, in your mind, looking inside the forehead. Continue, quick, fast, and loud. Where you are hammering, deep inside the forehead in the space, what you are hammering, the mantra Om 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 Om, there is enough space there to fill it. Are you using your body? No. Using your breath? No. The mind is working on the mind. That's how the mind starts moving inside. It's purifying inside. And the moment the mind is purified, the energy starts ascending one way. Energy also starts descending with the peace and calmness. And I'll leave this hammering, do nothing, remain as it is, experience the state of doing nothing. Just be in the state of doing nothing and experience the change. You may feel that as if you're going deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, when the breath is going in, move the mind from the top of the head to the tailbone. Casually, the mind moves. Let the breath be small. Can we do that? That is a higher practice. But when we start doing the deep silent slow breathing, that is a lower practice. And normally we just feel the opposite. The moment the breath comes out, move the mind from the tailbone, casually just moving to the top of the head. And now add one mantra, Shantuham. The moment the breath goes in, the mind drops from the top of the head to the tailbone, and drop the mantra, Shantuham, Shantuham. And the moment the breath comes out, the mind rises from the tailbone to the top of the head, saying mentally, Shantuham. I'm singing. But you're not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. I told you, when we use the breath with the mind, the breath dominates, it's a lower practice. When you can easily work at the mental level, but if you think that it's so easy, yes, don't think, just do it. Be into that state. How simple it is. You are in a perfect state of the stillness in the body that prevents the mind to go out. The breath is normal, and using the breath as a ride for the mind, the breath goes in, the mind drops from the top of the head, and over the mind you drop Shantuham. Let us see what happens. The breath returns from the tailbone. The mind rises, Shantuham. When the mind is purified, normally I have seen that by 3 minutes of the breathing practices of the previous step, each means 9 minutes. Hammering also 3 minutes. Something happens in the very first session only. Just do nothing, remain as it is, in the state of doing nothing. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand. Feel the sensation, feel the change in your experience. Bring your mind to the left palm. Feel the sensation, experience the change. Open up this Jnana Mudra. Raise both your palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Place both your hands on your eyes. Cover the eyes with your palms and find the total darkness and experience. Now open the eyes inside. Ask yourself, what do you feel? What is your experience? Bring the hands down. And now we will share our experiences. I have talked so much, so now it's turn you to talk. Yeah? It should be equal. Yes. Come on, say that. How are you, my young friend?
I'm great.
Great?
I feel better.
Better?
Yeah.
What is better?
For the last part of the session, I felt like my body wants to move, but I'm just trying.
Still you are able to maintain that stillness. That is how you help the mind to go inside. Calmness, relaxation was there.
Yes, the first part, but then, I don't know, I keep trying to just push my mind, in my mind, I guess, so I don't mind the body to calm myself, I guess.
You were trying to push your mind. Can you push your mind towards me now? I want to see how you do it. Now I want to know so that I can help you.
I'm sorry, I guess I'm trying to
Yes.
bring my awareness in. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. So
I'll ask another question. You see that when these thoughts are coming to your mind, do nothing. Just focus on the practice and it will happen. You were not focusing on the noise of the traffic. You're focusing your attention on me. That is the same way. When your mind says, oh, can I bring my mind inside? Can I push my mind? No. Don't listen to it. Just do the practice. Leave it. It will happen. You see how I catch people? How are you? No, not catching. We are sharing our experience.
Yes.
I'm just talking. How are you?
Good.
Good? I know. You feel good. Calm?
Very calm.
Very calm.
Nice to just not think.
Nothing, yeah. You want to compare that nothingness with which thought you had when you were just born? What thought you had? No thought.
I want to go back inside.
I'm hungry.
No, we in our teaching we say that we don't want to come out into the world of suffering.
Yeah, that's true.
That's another perception. That's another perception. We don't know any language, so question of thinking does not arise at the time, the moment we are born. Thought means language, communication. We have to learn it from outside. You see that? So, we learn from outside, we can unlearn it. That too is possible. But unlearning is a different process. That's why you have to be here. No, even if you say that I'm not thinking, but you have already been thinking. So unlearning is a different process. So nothingness is good. How about you?
I was really interested in the moving of the breath from the top of the head to the base of the spine and that whole
Imagination.
rhythm and journey.
Journey, good.
Yeah.
And you feel very calm and light. Yeah, that helps. That helps. How are you, sir?
I concentrated on the oming.
Humming.
The
Oming.
yeah, oming.
Hammering. Om, 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 om.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually helped me go inward more. And I noticed it last week too, the so on.
Yeah.
In fact, I was able to carry that into my weekend.
And that helped.
It was a few days that really helped. So I knew you said to concentrate on hammering, so I did that tonight.
Yeah.
And that really helped make me calm.
Yeah.
And let everything just go.
Yeah, that's really good. How are you, Casey?
Great.